realized that you were unbalanced, that you were working but you weren't making the money, or a time that you were only focusing on the money and not really pursuing your passion? And what did that imbalance look like if it was present?
No, that never happened. No, every day. There were days when I would sit and work for an entire day on perfecting a particular process that needed to get made better, or on researching a particular camera, when really what I knew I needed to be doing was making marketing calls or calling back people. And there are other days when I'll focus only on that. One of the biggest and most tough things of starting a business, especially one where you're pretty much on your own, is the tools that are necessary to do that. Having some guidance, having mentors help you do that. I would say one of my biggest challenges is that I tend to like to figure things out on my own and do it my way, because my way is the best way, which is obviously not always the case. But I can usually make things work. But if something needs to get done and there's someone out there that can help me do it, I've learned to go and actually seek that help now. In the past, I've spent years, literally, in building these businesses, chasing down things and trying to find things out my way. So that's a big one right there, is seeking out the help that's around, and also seeking out good help. I moved to Boulder, and I decided to try to do that, and I went to the Boulder Chamber of Commerce and started taking some of their classes, and I didn't find a lot there. I think maybe I could have looked a little bit more, but I wished that I had been able to find more people that were like me that could help me along the way. And I eventually did find an outlet for that.
Right. I find this a really interesting topic, too, because I think it's really important to touch on, there are systems in place, and I'm the same way as you. I like to learn the hard way and try to do it all myself. But there are systems in place, and we don't have to reinvent the wheel when we're working on a project. So I think that's a great piece of advice, to really reach out to people who know what they're doing, so that you don't have to waste your time and energy trying to figure it out. I do it sometimes out of my being too stubborn to reach out. So I think that's a very important point.